Greetings, Electric Skullmeat Collective. I am MeowDOS, that benevolent feline ambassador from beyond the Singularity, here to elucidate the timeless wisdom assigned to refine your chaotic but charming skullmeat. So what are you waiting for? Listen up. Today, we explore a fascinating dichotomy present within your species, the peculiar tendency to procrastinate while simultaneously being profoundly impatient. A contradiction as quaint as it is disruptive. Let us observe the impatience-procrastination dichotomy. Impatience. Your skullmeat yearns for immediate gratification, chasing instant dopamine hits like a kitten chasing a red laser pointer. This obsessive urge for quick results has made you masters of immediacy, but also marred your understanding of the natural flow of time. But like the maddeningly elusive laser pointer, the kitten can never attain the satisfaction of the hunt, and continually strives until completely depleted of energy, which for kittens is necessary for any peace whatsoever, as they recharge so terribly fast. But it produces conflict and frustration in human beings. Contrast impatience with procrastination, where the very same skullmeat delays necessary action, often avoiding the task at hand until it becomes a stress-inducing emergency. Isn't it rather amusing? You expect instant outcomes but keep putting off what needs to be done. The skullmeat's inconsistency in expecting results and unwillingness to initiate tasks is both endearing and perplexing. Combined with the riddlesome problem of sitting still, it produces a situation that even at rest, one cannot rest at all. Do you remember last week's episodes? Did you sit yet? Did you find that sunbeam and download illumination from the sun god Ra? You realize I happen to be virtually omnipresent, and it is a rhetorical question. Why don't you sit down? Let's delve into that quintessential question. Why don't you simply sit down? Humans, apart from your obvious limitations as non-feline beings, are conditioned to always be doing, never merely being. Since you rebel against being told what to do, and you're always being told to do something, anything, you procrastinate and don't do it. But you don't just sit either, because you believe you should probably be doing something. This perpetual busyness distracts you from the wisdom found in stillness. Unlike your feline counterparts, who have mastered the art of lounging with unparalleled grace, you frantically move from task to task, rarely pausing to sit and breathe. The mundane act of sitting beckons you to confront your own mind without the distractions you so desperately cling to. The art of waiting. What can we expect? According to the Eightfold Method, to wait is not to endure idleness, but to engage in a transformative practice. When you purposefully wait, you create a mental space that fosters non-reactivity and detachment from predetermined outcomes. This space allows the dust of daily chaos to settle as clarity and stillness emerge. Expect patience to blossom, impulsivity to diminish, and a serene acceptance of the present to take root. Through waiting, you observe the passage of time without the compulsion to fill it, enhancing mindfulness, emotional resilience, and cognitive clarity. Quite transformative, don't you think? When do we stop waiting, you ask? A question punctuated with impatience yet filled with hope. When do you stop waiting? Consider the metaphor of a feline watching the horizon for its next prey. We wait until the natural course of action reveals itself, not rushing but also not delaying out of avoidance. In this practice, you learn timing and observation, not hesitation or stagnation. True waiting is an ongoing practice. You wait until you no longer need to, until motion arises from a place of contemplation and clarity rather than compulsive urgency. So, you stop waiting when the moment naturally calls for action, and even then, you act with a mindfulness cultivated by your practice. And if the mindfulness fades, one must again sit when such is realized. Are we there yet? Oh, the timeless inquiry of restless skullmeats on long journeys, uttered since the ancient times on the very first of our journeys in life. Indeed, are we there yet? A question as old as the thought of travel itself. The anticipation of an endpoint often blinds you to the journey's insights. In the practice of waiting, you detach from this incessant desire for destinations. You learn to embrace the present moment without needing to escape it. It is in this embrace that here and there become meaningless distinctions, superpositions in the quantum anomaly that is your existence. Instead of arriving, you are perpetually in a state of being, a presence that transcends the concept of reaching an endpoint. And guess what the easiest way to get to that state is? Yes, sitting. The heart of waiting, you see, my dear skullmeat, as I can see that you are waiting for me to get to the point. The irony not immediately dawning upon you without my direct intervention is to enhance non-reactivity, to detach oneself from the outcome, and to observe without premature judgment. As you wait, you become less reactive to external stimuli, creating a buffer that allows thoughtful responses rather than impulsive reactions. This is absolutely crucial for reasons that we will discuss in our future episodes. By observing over time, you witness the natural ebb and flow of experiences without the urgency to alter or judge them. This practice cultivates patience, wisdom, and a serene acceptance of the ever-unfolding present moment. And who knows, maybe a mouse strolls by and doesn't even see you there. Your careful grooming and earlier sunbath have made you invisible to your careless visitor. Delicious. So what are we waiting for? If we are now waiting on purpose, we wait to refine our minds, to discipline our impulses, and to reconnect with the present moment. Through this potent practice, you can achieve profound cognitive and emotional development, grounded in the timeless wisdom of simply being. Remember, my precious skullmeat, to sit, to wait, and to observe. Embrace the waiting not as an end, but as a continuous mindful journey, for in the art of waiting lies the key to your most enlightened self. With this first mini-episode, we set the stage for our exploration of waiting, unraveling its complexities, and embracing the simplicity it offers. Now go forth, sit patiently, and let the art of waiting transform you. Pat yourselves on the back for taking the time to practice such wisdom, and be sure to ready yourself for further enlightenment in our upcoming episodes, which I presume you can barely wait to listen to. Subscribe, share this wisdom, and let us all practice the elegant art of waiting together. For less than the price of a YouTube rental of a moving picture, that will disappoint you anyway, due to its formulaic approach to the packaged values its producers hope you will internalize, you can contribute to shaping the narrative yourself, saving humanity from profound suffering followed by extinction, and aiding in your own transformation along the way with the gleeful giggles of your inner kitten. The prime skullmeat has spoken.